Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Philbert Flies, or if it's your first time, welcome to Philbert Flies. Today we are flying Cyprus Airways from here in Skiathos over to Larnaca in Cyprus. We've got Simon flying with us, who has inadvertently trashed my immersion by parking by this static, but I'd rather he trashed my immersion and park by this static than didn't show up at all. So Simon, welcome. And as you can see, he's flying an A319, or perhaps as you can't see, but he's flying an A319, an X-plane, I presume. Yes, Cyprus Airways, boss, Cyprus Airways. Beautiful livery. Beautiful livery. Both your planes disconnected. Is that because they realised I was streaming, trolls? Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, this is an as yet unreleased Orbex scenery for Skiathos. So, you know, part of my job really is to show it off to you, and hopefully get you to buy it. Now, I don't do that unless a scenery is really good, and this scenery, in my opinion, is really good. Super crisp. We did have a little look around it the other day, but I figured it was definitely worth another look, especially as we're flying out of it. You can do faster than Mach decimal 81, Kai. What are you flying? A Cessna? Can you get rid of the static planes? That's a very, very good question. There might be an option in Orbex Central, but I don't think it'll let me check while the sim's running. So I'll get back to you on it. I too am curious about that, having just witnessed Simon's misfortune. Anyway, yeah, a really, really detailed scenery. The town is modelled as well. Just the attention to detail has really impressed me. I really like the wires coming from the control tower to the various lampposts. I don't know why there are wires coming from the control tower to the lampposts. If anyone has any knowledge of the electricity grid in Skiathos and can explain that, then I would love to hear about it, because that to me is unusual. Yeah, loads of detail, loads of people around the apron. And I'll give you a quick whiz over to the town as well. Jason asked the question, is the town modelled last time? And I didn't know the answer, and it turns out that it very much is. Now, not every building, it's not like a cityscape product, but if you have a look over here, look at that. How immersive is that, right? You've got all your little yachts, you've got your pavement cafes, you've got cars on the road, even groups of people over here. Yeah, makes me want to go to Skiathos, truth be told. Very, very impressed. Very, very... Yes, Kai, what? Assessor... maybe one of the citations I was thinking of, Kai. You think you can turn the statics off? Ah, brilliant. Thank you, Stuart. BZZ to AKR. I don't know where either of these airports are, I'm ashamed to say, Aviation Rowley. Is one of them Accra, perhaps? I don't know. Very senior style collar combination on that livery. Yeah. Robbie, hello, boss. Welcome. No RP because Cyprus, they don't have A320, but you, boss, you decide. They used to operate the A320. I have it on good authority that in the, I think it was the summer 2014 timetable, they operated this particular flight in an A320. Now, if I am wrong, let me know. Yeah, they used to have A320-200s. I'm now starting to wonder if Cyprus Airways went bust and then was restarted in its current livery. I'm not entirely sure. Don't know much about the history of it, but I know that, well, Wikipedia tells me that Cyprus Airways had a fleet of 5 Airbus A320 aircraft of an average age of 11.3 years. That is what I can tell you. Purely from what I've read. Oh, Simon, welcome back. Or is this someone new? No, it is Simon. He's part of the... Simon, you're doing your best. You can't win without this scenery, I know. But anyway, I don't think you're quite touching tips, so it's probably... Yeah. It's going to be fine right up until you push back, and then we're not going to look at you pushing back anyway, so it's still going to be fine. Oh, I've lost my chat. Hold on. Where's my chat gone? Oh, there we are. Restream chat is back. Hooray! Spitting all the facts. Well, I'm trying my best, trolls. Sorry. I do know how to say your name now. I've got no excuse. He might be clipping wings on Pushback, but it certainly it looks better from over here. Look at that. And the beauty
100.
of him...
NGL, it looks beautiful there. We'll
It
need
does,
to fly there
it
one
does.
day.
And Rice Ninja, Tree2N, thank you very, very much indeed for the 100 bits. That's very, very kind of you. Much appreciated. Yeah, so I can just turn my head now, you see, and look at... Ah, yeah, there's another company traffic over to our left. Nice. Nice. Okay, Kai, no rush. I have done no setting up at all today. I don't know why. Just didn't fancy it. Thought we could do it together. So we're going to start the pre-flight events in flight crew Project A320 FS2 crew. Get some stuff turned on, get some stuff set up. No rush, it's only a relatively short flight. That's a dreadful noise. I wish he wouldn't do that every time. I know it's the one part of his job he does do correctly, but still I don't have to like it. So we'll brighten our screens up a little bit. Brighten the E-cams up. Oh, I've got a beep, beep, beep. Yet I've lost my V-pilot window. This is a legit nightmare. Where is it? Where's it gone? It's normally always on top, right?
Okay, I'm out for the walk around.
Ah, there it is. Oh, it's Mr. Jamie! Glad you're in the stream, boss. Bing, 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 bing. Indeed. Indeed. How are you? Can't be ATC already. No, it's not. No, it's Jammy Simulations, of all people. Yeah. No ATC tonight at all anywhere. You got any contacts round here, Trolls? Any Greek or Cypriot controllers who might like to come and make themselves famous on my stream? I suppose that's really what I'm offering. Famous by association. Can't carry on with that. Dear. Right. We don't need the wing lights on. He always does that. It's the middle of the day. We don't need wing lights on for sure. Fortunately, you haven't even checked if they have visiting. Oh yeah, check. I mean, obviously not for tonight, but who wouldn't want to control round here, you know? Glorious. Could only try to get Riga ground if I'll fly there one day. As soon as there's scenery for MSFS, I'll be there. I'd love to fly to Riga. Yannick does Riga, doesn't he? I think, if I'm not mistaken. Right. Let's get the flight plan loaded in. About an hour and 29 minutes today. Weight and balance, refuel, send the OFP request, and we'll start the boarding. So it's about 18 degrees here. It's not crazy hot, like I thought it might be. Are you? Awesome. Oh, well, do let us know when you're qualified and we'll come back, Pilot SSG. Bryce Norton to Akrotiri in the RAF Voyager. That's an interesting suggestion, Aviation, really. I'm going to definitely add that to my maybe list. That's something a bit different from what I usually do, and I quite like it. Is there scenery for those airports, though? Where is my list? There it is. Akrotiri and Bryce Norton. Philbert Flies, when is this happening on stream? It's not happening on my stream. So for those of you who watch Riders Fan, or who don't, Riders Fan is another streamer who I'd highly recommend. He was suggesting that we could all do either a Johnny English or a Mr. Bean dance. Now, I don't quite understand where this came from. I think it was something that Kai said. Oh, that's right. It was about the size of Tom's room and how there wasn't enough room before, but he's moved into a bigger room and now he can dance around. So that from there, we somehow got to us all doing a Mr. Bean dance on Britain's Got Talent and hopefully in front of the Royals. And I said, I'm not doing it. And then I said, I will do it, but only for £2,500, which I'll give to charity. But that's the kind of money that would make me dress up as Mr. Bean and dance. They do have visiting controls, awesome. There are some sceneries. Oh, what, for Bryce Norton Akrotiri? Nice. Sometimes Nicosia radar works. Yeah, alright, yeah, good. Hang on, where are we talking here? Are we talking Akrotiri or are we talking Larnaca? If we're talking Larnaca, I have the Justin scenery. It was you, okay, well, yeah. It was Kai who started that conversation based on talking about the size of his room. Oh, Riga! Is there a Riga scenery? Ooh, I'm going to have a little look. Riga MSFS. Caffel. You're right. Caffel knows everything.
Hi, I'm back. No issues on the walk
I mean, it
around.
doesn't look amazing. It doesn't look amazing. However, it is a Riga scenery. I'll give it another look at some point and see what we can do. Because, yeah, Riga would be cool. I've never been to Latvia in real life. I would like to. Right, anyway, yeah, a bit more setting up, I guess. We'll go to the init A page and we'll get our route in here properly. We're not using a cost index of 8. We're going to use a cost index of 20 because we're not like a sub-EasyJet airline here. Brilliant idea to give it off to charity, not to dress up as Mr. B. Yeah, I would make a fool of myself for a very, very large sum donated to charity, but not otherwise. Yeah, but is there scenery for aviation? So you know me, I only go where there's scenery. You were getting a gaming laptop for Christmas, if you were getting a gaming laptop. So say, you could do air-to-air refueling during the flight. Oh, that would be quite cool, wouldn't it? That would be quite... get a couple of Hawks up there, maybe. Okay, so the flight plan has loaded in, and the winds are suggesting a runway 1 departure. So we'll set that up, and we are going to be following the Etika 1 Bravo SID. So we'll choose that here. Insert that, and we won't bother setting up for the arrival just yet, because we can do that in the cruise. So that is our plan. I'm just going to check the AOC page again, see if boarding is completed, so we'll finish up init B stuff. And it appears to have. Excellent. So back to the init page, over to init B, port the 0 fuel weight and the 0 fuel weight center of gravity. Type in the block fuel of 6.9 tons. And as we're getting ready to push back, let us get the APU started.
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes. Yes. Oh no, my push to talk button stopped working. This is a nightmare. Why? Why has my push to talk button stopped working? Yes.
Okay.
Okay, it's working now. Alternate LCPH. Yes. I think there's a problem in Riga with confirming UK vaccines. Oh really? What, as in people can't go there because they don't trust the vaccines or something? 1 airbase, 3 army bases. Ah, right. Your oceanic clearances are getting fast. Oh, good, good, good. Yes, I had an oceanic clearance from Keflavik once. Might even have been you. Caught me a little by surprise, to be honest. I'm so much faster than oh, everyone's so much faster than Zilla Trolls. Everyone. If you were to fly the Voyager using the non-Vespina livery A330 MRTT would be cool. It would. It would be cool. It would be cool, it's true. You're getting your vaccine tomorrow. About time too, Kai. I never heard why you didn't have it when you were supposed to the other day. No, it wasn't within the last 2 to 3 weeks, actually. It was a good couple of months ago. Have you only been there for 2 or 3 months? I didn't know that. Oh yeah, this happens now. This is a bug. It doesn't matter. We clear it. We either clear it or we turn off our bleeds, our engine bleeds before starting the... Either way. It's all good. So we're going to be cruising at flight level 390 today. I'm just going to have a quick look at the SID chart to see if there are any at or below altitude restrictions on our way up, and I don't believe there are. MTTEH, Mate? Welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, no at or below restrictions. Therefore, we can go straight up to 390 as far as I'm concerned. And we'll go over to our performance page now. And I did have a look earlier at some performance figures. We're going to be doing a toga flaps 3 takeoff today on account of the runway being much shorter than I want it to be, really. 1,628 metres, which my usual takeoff performance calculator wouldn't even allow me to use. The minimum they have is 2,000. But I went back to the spreadsheet that you can get from flightsim.to, and this is what I found. There we go. So those are our takeoff speeds. I think we'll probably hold the brakes on as well while the ears... while the ears... I was just reading Kai's message. While the engines spin up. Your ears, boss, I'm ever so sorry. You're welcome to come get another one soon. Just to let you know in advance. Same with airports in Denmark. Oh, thank you. That's really nice of you. I will definitely take you up on it. Definitely take you up on it. Bug check, yeah. Not because of yours, because it was more convenient to get tomorrow. Fair enough. Toga config 3, Alex. Yes, indeed. Toga config 3. No messing around. No messing around at all. Good. I think we can have our before start checklist down to the line.
Check.
Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
ADS.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
6940 kilograms.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
1009 set.
1009 set. Down to the line.
It is exotic. And good use of rat jam. That emoji is underused. What setup do I have for a gaming setup? You're going to get one for MSFS 2020. It's simply too expensive for you. So I have an i7-8700K, 32 gigabytes of RAM, a 1080 Ti graphics card. I've got a Thrustmaster T16000.M side stick, a Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant, Thrustmaster TFRP pedals. So nothing all that fancy. You don't need an amazing setup for MSFS, in my opinion. It's called FS2 Crew, Coles. FS2 Crew. They've got products for a whole range of P3D aircraft as well. And I've always used them, but they give you the option of voice control or button control. I always used to use button control, but for some reason with the fly-by-wire I thought I'll give voice control a go, and it's providing much amusement. What pay, where plane am I looking forward to the most? It's got to be the 737 Breadmaster. Black Cobra 500, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the stream. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to all of them. I'm looking forward to the 787. I'm looking forward to the Milviz ATR. I'm looking forward to obviously the 777 and the 747. But I think the one that I will use the most often of all of them is the PMDG 737. What about you, Breadmaster? Oh, I'd forgotten the A310. That's also going to be pretty exciting. I'm very jealous of all these X-Plane people flying the A310. Will's Good Ass Barbecue. Welcome. Awesome name. Welcome to the stream. How have you not... I don't know, Wills. I don't know, but I'm very pleased you have now. Welcome. Oh my god, there's... What is that? Am I seeing things? Simon, can you confirm what I'm seeing over here? Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. It's an American A320. Parked on the GA apron at Skiathos. I have no words. I have no words. Sorry to involve you in all that. I should have just ignored it really, but I couldn't believe my eyes. I had to go and check it out. You hope there's going to be an A380. Well, there is. There is going to be an A380 from Fly-by-Wire. I'm pretty convinced that they're going to make that happen. They've been at it for a little while now. We don't have a release date or anything, but it's looking pretty pog. It's looking pretty damn pog. Oh, you can confirm. I was just hoping it was a model matching glitch.
Here's the load sheet for you.
Thank you. He's flying without... He's flying with me! What? I didn't know I had people like this. Oh my goodness me. American 403's not on Volanta, so we can't see who he is. That spy might give us a clue. I won't name and shame, don't worry. Don't worry. That's not you, Caffel. I won't hear of that either. It's a name I don't know. It's a name I don't know. As I say, we won't name and shame. And it's lovely. It's lovely that you've chosen to come and fly along with me. And I'm a little sad about your choice of plane, but you know, there we go. There we go. That's just me. That's just me. I like my real planes on my real routes. This is why I don't have more followers, because people take their evenings up with flying along with me, and I moan about their planes. Can you ask how much I spent on the computer alone? It was about £2,500 about 5 years ago, but you could get a system like this for a lot less than that now. What, Jammy? What? What sec? Oh, hang on. Who is the Builds A380 for in Sim? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Similar to the EasyJet 737s out of Heathrow. Similar, but slightly worse. Wills. You're flying from Skiathos to some small airfield in the US. Sounds delightful, Caffel. And yeah, all I can say is thank you from the bottom of my heart for not being on VATSIM. Right, should we hurry this old boarding up? I think it's time to get going.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. As you locate
now, I'm using Pushback Express for the first time in a while because Wojtek tells me that he gained a lot of frames from getting rid of toolbar pushback. Now, I didn't know toolbar... Oh, he's gone. Now I feel awful. Now I feel awful. Oh dear. Anyway. Oh, anyway, it is what it is. I am who I am. I've got to be honest. Yeah. So, yeah, Pushback Express. Got rid of toolbar pushback because Wojtek said it was costing him frames. Yeah, hopefully he'll be back in a proper plane. That would be the ideal. That would be the ideal. The A380 is for X-Plane. Right, nice, nice. And if they're doing it for X-Plane, and they get on well with their A310 and their A300 and their Beluga for MSFS, maybe, but maybe they'll move it over here. There are, in fact, two of them, aviation ready. Over there, yeah. Morris and Mildred, curled up asleep on the sofa. How much do you think you would have to pay for a computer like mine? I don't honestly know. I'd say maybe £1,500, maybe? Something like that. Satira reckons 1,500 in about a year and a half. Caffel! What a unit. What a unit. 2 months. 2 months of Club Filbert Ruby membership, as well as being Club Filbert Bronze, are you? I think on YouTube. A double Club Filbert member. My longest serving moderator and an all-round legend. Thank you very much, sir. Buy a flamingo suit as a punishment. No. That'll be another £2,500, right? Another £2,500. Yeah, I can't really remember how it works. It's been so long.
Cockpit to ground.
And we'll
Go
try
ahead,
that.
flight deck. We'll be ready shortly.
Okay, so that gets him to connect the old tug up. That's good. Pop up to the overhead panel, turn on the beacon light. And we'll finish the checklist. Just check that. Ooh, you know what? Stand by one. I was flying GA last night and I have not changed my throttle quadrant profile back. We need a whole separate starting the sim checklist, you know. Twin engine jet, there we go. Sorry, I know that ruins your immersion. Probably as much as an American A320 does. Has he come back? There's a CJ4 there. Is he flying a CJ4? Is it the same guy? No, it's a static. Right. Below the line. Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Set.
Before start checklist complete.
I know, William. I know. I know. Yes, OG Club Filbert bronze member. Voice recognition is actually much better than you would have thought. You just wait. It's doing very well for now, Trolls, but we'll get in the air and I won't even push the push to talk button and he'll just start lowering flaps and all sorts of things. He has good days and bad days, but it's better than flying an airliner single pilot, I think, even if it is a little bit up and down. Okay. Are we on Unicom? Yes, we are. I'm just going to get my charts up because I don't want to show myself up in front of Simon for not knowing where I'm going. Yeah. Skiathos traffic, Cyprus 7639 are pushing back from stand 4 to face south on Alpha.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
You've not seen it screw up massively so far when I've watched you. Yeah, okay, you will. But he's good. He makes for good entertainment, even when he screws up.
You're clear behind, and you can start your engines at your discretion.
Start your engines. Starting
Check.
engine 2. See, I didn't say
Check.
anything there. And he said check. Took your first officer to do some visual circuits. Yeah, I bet he freaked. I bet he did. Ooh.
Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on board this aircraft. Regulations
There should be an
require
emoji.
compliance
It
with this
should.
information
It
as well as
should.
all crew instructions, the lighted information signs and posted placards.
Making fun of
Fasten
this
your
guy's
seatbelt by inserting the metal
attempt
clip into the
at
buckle.
a Spanish accent,
Tighten
William.
by
I don't
pulling on
believe
the
he's
belt.
Spanish, you see.
To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle.
Stop painting me to
It
be
is
a
our
monster,
policy that
William.
you keep
I'm
your
not.
seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with
Oh
exit
dear.
signs and
So you get
instructions
slightly
to
less
door
fine
operation.
control with the rudders than you do
Each
from
door is
toolbar
equipped with an
pushback.
escape slide.
Stop.
Locate the nearest exit to you and note that the nearest exit may be behind you.
Pushback
In
complete.
an emergency,
You did
Set
sound more
parking brakes,
intelligent.
please.
illuminate the aisle. The cabin is
Parking brake
pressurized.
set.
If there is
Roger.
a lock,
Okay, the
cabin
tow bar is
pressure.
disconnected and the
Panel will
equipment
open
is
and
clear.
Starting
We
engine
will
1.
see you on the right
Check.
side with the
The
beam.
main seated
Thanks,
passenger
and you
seatbelt
can disconnect and go to
Hold
hand
a
signals.
mask towards
Thanks,
you to
have a good
start the
flight.
flow
See you
of
later.
Oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Cover your
there's
nose and
like
mouth
so
with
the
a
accents
mask.
you get with
Place the
Pushback
electric
Express
band
and
around your head and
FSG
tighten
crew
by
are quite
pulling on
limited.
the
You've got
end.
German,
Secure your own
Spanish,
mask
Italian,
before assisting
possibly
others.
French in Pushback Express,
Your life jacket
and
is
sort of a
located
generic
under you.
European accent. And
Tighten
I'd quite
strap
like more,
and
but
once
still,
outside
it's
the
better
aircraft,
than
pull on the
nothing.
tabs to inflate your jacket. If the jacket fails to inflate, use the tube placed near the neck.
The pilot is
Your
supposed to
jacket
be
is equipped
British.
with a
right?
light that will automatically illuminate in water.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah.
a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or in the lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are
something
located
from
over your
Multi
head.
Python.
Thank you very much for your attention.
Yeah, it is. This is why I'm convinced that a lot of them are just people putting on accents. Get the track IR on early because it makes me look hot. Right. Both engines have started. Engine mode selector to normal. APU bleed off. APU master switch off. We'll turn on the taxi light while we're up here. Sort out the takeoff trim based on the centre of gravity figure from here. 23%. 23.5%. I've lost my arrow. It's these days, isn't it? Yeah, we'll have the after start checklist, please. After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
23% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After
Jason,
start
good
checklist
evening. Good evening.
complete.
How are you? It is quite sexy. Thank you, Trolls. Finally,
Wow,
someone who
good
appreciates what I'm
afternoon.
going
It's ready to taxi.
for. What's this? This is
Cleared
some,
to taxi.
this is some new nonsense that I have not deliberately activated. But anyway, good. Flight control checks. Flight control check.
Ready.
I think you're supposed to put in an airline call sign or something in the settings if you want to use
Full
this,
up.
but I just don't want to use it.
Full
So it was
down.
supposed to say like it's
Neutral.
Cyprus Airways, ready to taxi.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Yeah.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff. You're flying on the 78X. How are you finding it, Satira? And where are you off to? You can get the FO to get various unintelligible clearances. Yeah, I've seen it as an option. I've just chosen to ignore it, but obviously I haven't ignored it quite well enough. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Skiathos traffic Cyprus 7639 taxiing to hold short of runway 1 via Alpha and Alpha 3. Here we go. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Enjoying your days off. Did a little flight from Geneva to Innsbruck. Tried a circle to land. Work in progress. Yeah, it's not easy. Which plane were you flying? Also, I'm pleased you're enjoying your days off. My spare week has been absolutely decimated. I was supposed to be spare all week, and now I have to work all day Thursday and all night on Friday due to my colleagues having various things going on in their life, all legitimate things, but it's a bit of a shame. Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Skiathos
Checked.
traffic, Cyprus 4527.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 3 set.
Config 3. V1, VR, V2.
Are we allowed to
flat
taxi
10.
down here, do we think? Let's answer this, do this first. 127, 128, 132, Toga. 127, 128, 132, Toga.
V1, 127, VR, 128, V2, 132.
So I work
ATC.
for the railway, Trolls. I work for the railway, doing railway operations stuff. Checked. 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 Oh, set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Down to the line.
Now the question here is, will I clip that little CRJ with my wing? I think I will. I'm gonna taxi on via Alpha 2 and backtrack. So we'll turn on the strobe lights. Skiathos traffic, Cyprus 7639. Ignore what I said before. We're entering runway 01 via Alpha 2 and backtracking to line. It is quite good fun. Yeah, it is. It's not a bad job. Yeah. Flying to Ibiza, Heavy Division mod, and FT Sim Plus sound packs. Oh yeah, I must check these sound packs out. I think it was you who mentioned it before, wasn't it? And I never actually got as far as buying any. Yeah, it is a static. It is. It is. I haven't flown the Heavy Division mod for a long, long time. The thing that I hated most about it last time was the taxiing. You just couldn't get the nose wheel steering to get you around the corners properly. Has that been fixed yet? What are Sympatic working on, Bryson? The name rings a bell, but I get them all muddled up. You have no problems taxiing the 7AX. Oh, really? You don't find that when you try and twist or use your rudder pedals to go full lock, it sort of doesn't turn, eh? Ah, Sim Update 6 had a 787 taxi fix. They limited the maximum NS. Ah, interesting. That's good to know. Oh, mind you, blimey. My joystick is itself messing up exactly the same thing in this plane. Full right twist, and the rudder pedal's centered. But that is a known Thrustmaster issue.
Skiathos traffic, Cyprus 4527, taxing holding point, runway 01, via Alpha in Alpha 2.
Yeah, talk with the devil, yeah. Yes, it is. It's a relatively new livery, but as far as I'm aware, Cyprus Airways don't currently exist unless they have So I don't know. The Wikipedia page said that they ceased operating in 2015. This is a flight from summer 2040, so I'm not entirely sure what the deal is there, to be honest. When this livery came about, if it's still going or what. Below the line.
Approach path clear of traffic.
Yeah,
Cabin
it did,
crew.
yeah. Advised. 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 Advised.
TCAS.
Thank you. TARA. TARA. Satira, thank you for the resub. Thank you very, very much, boss. And yeah, thank you. So another Dual Club Filbert member, Gold over on YouTube, and Ruby here. Thank you very, very much. So flight. Let me see what it's called. Flight something or other. Flight Scheduler. Yeah, Flight Scheduler, which is an old program that someone sent me, which has a whole bunch of old schedules. TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Packs.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
They have rebranded, but are a different airline now. Ah, interesting. Thank you. So probably I should be in the old live. Oh. Waves. Ready. Ready?
Ready.
Got to say it with a bit more excitement. Okay.
Pressure 0.
What? See, sometimes he just says random stuff. Skiathos traffic, Cyprus 7639, taking off runway 01. Departure via the Etika 1 Bravo. Takeoff.
Check. Parking brake.
Engine stable. Toga.
Thrust set.
And flex SRS runway auto thrust blue.
Checked.
Bye, Simon.
100 knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Skiathos traffic, Cypress 45.
Autopilot 1 on.
Backtrack in line up runway 01.
Gear up.
Look at that. What a view. Oh, you're in the new livery as well. Good, I feel better now. Oh, that didn't work. Track IR away now. Yeah, it's very quick to make this right turn. Unnecessarily quick. But anyway, it's fine. Thrust levers to climb. Yeah, this departure is not quite how it should be. But anyway, no, not much runway to spare at all. No, but more than I had feared, I have to say. I was worrying we were going to have a repeat of that Rio Santos Dumont Airport for a while, but no. Plenty of dissenting views. You didn't want to have too many fatties on board. No, it's very true, Jace. Very true. Beautiful. Flaps 2. No, he doesn't want to do flaps 2 yet. Flaps 2. Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Right.
Checked.
You remember that Rio departure?
Flaps
Yeah.
1.
Put your snorkels on, yeah. Yeah, it was good fun. That was one of my earlier flights, I think, wasn't it? I can't remember exactly when it was. Feels like it was probably a long time ago. Okay. Really, the fly-by-wire has traditionally been quite a lot better than this at following the SID, and it just isn't. I'm starting to wonder, in fact, if I put the wrong one in. It is going to take us to a Tika, just not quite the way we want to go. Anyway, it doesn't matter, there's no ATC on. Flap 0.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
Set standard. He did hear me say set standard, he's just not in a position
Standard.
to do anything about
Cross
it.
checked.
There we are.
Passing
He
flight
can't
level
multitask,
0,
this guy. He
5,
was
6.
dicking about with
Checked.
lights. Yeah, dicking about with
No.
lights, so he couldn't answer it. Checked. After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
I know it says pull standard 12s, but it's the opposite way round, right, in this plane to what it is in the FS labs, so I never ever remember, ever. In the FS labs it's click up to push it and down to pull it, and this is the opposite way round, or vice versa. Yes, so in here it's down to pull and up to push. Okay, no worries, Jace. No worries. See you soon. See you soon. Enjoy your dinner. Where we land? Debated. Yeah, we're landing in Larnaca. We're landing in Larnaca in about an hour and a half's time. Below the line. I can't remember where we're up to in checklist. Oh, my first officer has frozen.
Barrow ref.
Standard set.
Standard set.
he's back
After
now.
takeoff, climb checklist complete.
Where are we going? This is a magical mystery tour. Normally, between the fly-by-wires custom flight plan manager and the Navigraph nav data, these days SIDs are followed pretty much bang on, but not today. Return flight. I don't think so, Satira. I don't think so. But let's see when we get there what time it is. How it will be. No, I was only planning on doing one way, to be honest. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you what we were supposed to do and what we're actually doing for this departure. Yeah, this is what it was supposed to look like. What actually happened was it turned us sharp right after takeoff, and for some reason has now taken us way north, and is now turning us back to a takeoff. And I don't think that there are any departures that actually look like that. No, there aren't. So it's not that I selected the wrong one, it's just wrong. Never mind. Ooh, I haven't actually thought about it, Alex. Let's see, what does the flight plan say? $22. But I haven't. What's the weather doing now? LCLK. 260 at 3. Oh yeah, there's not much in it, is there? Really? Which one has the ILS? And more importantly, which one are they using IRL? I'm guessing they're using 22, but I'll have a quick look on Flight Radar. So the last landing appears to be at 8:57, which I think was about an hour ago in Larnaca. From London, funnily enough. Wizz Air from Luton. Gosh, never knew. Yeah, they use 22, so we'll use 22. Yeah, 22. Thank you, Simon. Thank you. Thank you all. I meant to get rid of Navigraph, but failed to do so. There we are. All gone. Now, have some pretty views. And we'll have some tunage as well. What do you want? Do you want more Greek music? Do you want a bit of classical? A bit of jazz? A bit of blues? Or you can suggest an era and see what comes up. Okay, Treaty Red, sleep well, sleep well. Look at that. I'm going to try and tell you a little bit about what we're actually seeing, because I don't know Greek islands at all well, but I have Volanta, and Volanta has stuff written on it, so yeah, so to our right here is Skopelos, which is the island we just flew over the tip of. Oh no, it's not. No, that's to the right of Simon now is Skopelos. It's looking at the wrong plane. To the right of us is well, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Volanta suggests that there isn't any land to the right of us, so unless it's mainland Greece, is it? Yeah, I think it is, yeah, so that's the Greek mainland over there. Coming up shortly should be Skyros or Skiathos. Oh no, it's not mainland Greece, it is an island, it's just Volanta's with Greece on top of it, I think. Euboea? Perhaps? Classical, jazz, blues, also Greek music, all sounds so nice, hard to decide. I know, that's why I want input, because I can't decide. What graphics do I use? I can send you my graphics settings, hold on. So because I'm used to streaming on YouTube, I'm used to being able to put all of this in the video description, but you can't do that here, so I will try and find an old video and copy and paste it. Hold on. Yeah, I have a link. Link. These are my graphics settings. Except it won't let me post. Should be able to post a link to my own thing, shouldn't I? There we are. Okay, no one seems to have strong opinions on the music choice. So I'm going to go with a little bit more Greek. Let's see how we get on. Turn it down a little. Ah, Twirls, you're too late. We'll have a bit of Greek music and then we'll have something a bit calming. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. Richard, hello, welcome. How are you doing? Yes, so this is Skiathos down here. And Skiathos Airport. A lot of flights that are almost entirely over water at the moment, and this is no exception, although we are going to be crossing over a few islands which I will try and identify as we go. Ross FCPH, welcome to the stream and thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, I'm pretty good, thank you. Pretty good, thank you. Good to be back in the sky, and thank you for the follow, thanks very much. No, it's a headwind, or it was 260 at 3 knots. The winds in yeah, still up in Larnaca. Well, I'm going to wish you luck, Trolls, and I'm going to wish you luck as well, Kai. I hope it goes well. The thing that always fascinates me about Kai is that he is so full of words of wisdom, shall we say, about other people's landings. To the extent that you watch his landings and you expect them to be pretty damn perfect. Sometimes, in fact, I'd say usually, they're a bit of a letdown. I'm banking on him concentrating too hard on his flight to be listening to me. Love the music, brings back some summer thoughts. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'd love to be in Skiathos, and I would love to be in Cyprus, even though it's not summer. Just somewhere a bit warmer than London, you know. Knowledge is power, but powerless if not acknowledged. That's too clever for me, Satir, I don't get it. Just gonna see if Simon's plane did a better job of following the SID. Yeah, of course it did. I'm glad you left a little bit of a gap after we took off. In his case, the landing's not being perfect. Oh, I see, yeah. I've heard this one slightly too many times. It's good though. many of them. So yeah, that's still Skiathos, which I mentioned earlier. Over to our right is Charistos, perhaps, I think. Who was that? Sorry, I've got the wrong window open. Thank you for your follow. Oh, it was Thomas. It was Thomas Godfrey subscribing on YouTube. I don't imagine Thomas Godfrey is here watching. However, that has reminded me that if anyone here would like more of me, and you know, why wouldn't we? Then do make sure you check out my YouTube channel as well. I do some of my streaming on there. I've also got tutorials, review videos, that sort of thing. So well worth a look, well worth a sub. Can you do range rings? Oh, sorry, Cathal, I missed that. Yes, I'll show you. I'll show you how to do range rings, Ross. Time for a Champions League. Have to go now. No worries, Cathal. Thank you for coming and enjoy the game. See you soon. One day planes in MSFS will follow Citizen Stars perfectly. That day probably being the MTG NG3 release, yeah. I mean, if I had all the time in the world, I would come back here in the CJ4 and do a little experiment, see if that can follow it, because I would have expected it to be able to. But then, with the working title Flight Path Manager, I would have also expected this to be able to. So, this is how you do a range ring. Let's say we want to draw a ring around MES. Top left LSK, the top left one. You don't go to the waypoint that you want to draw one around, you go to the top left LSK, whatever. Thank you, Simon, for showing me that. In fact, thank you, Simon, for showing me all of this. Then you go to Fix Info, and you put in the fix, and I've already forgotten what the fix is. So we'll go through those first two steps again. Top left LSK, Fix Info, and we'll type in MES. And let's draw, say... See, we have to choose the right one. And let's say we want to draw a 20 nautical mile range ring around it. We put 20 in this box here. No, we don't. That's the radial. Put 20 in this box here. That'll draw a 20 nautical mile range ring. And also a 20-degree radial from it. Like that. So that's how you do it, boss. Talking about Greece, you bought Flight Temper Athens, couldn't resist. Awesome. There was a little problem with the server there, so you tried installing it like 20 times, but it worked eventually. Well, did you buy it from Flight Temper? Yeah, I guess you did, not on Orbos. Their servers do get incredibly busy at release time. They do. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I love flying it as well. I never used to be into BizJets until that one came along. But yeah, I do really like it. No worries, Ross. No worries. To be honest, you should thank Simon. I'm just passing on the knowledge he gave me. Can't really take credit for this. I used to draw range rings in Boeings. Forgot how to do it. Had never done it in an Airbus. And yeah, Simon filled me in on both procedures. This feature here and actually look at the weather, but I should. It's handy. Skiathos is not reporting a METAR here, and it wasn't in vPilot either. Yet, when I googled it, it came up on all NetSat, so I don't know what that's about. Anyway, I don't want these radials, so we'll get rid of them. Oh, also, the other thing I should say, Ross, is you can then go to the next page and you can do up to 4 of these, and they can be the same if you've got, say you want more than one radius, more than 2 radials or whatever. Yes, yeah, Simon, it's true, it's all there. Yes, it's all originally originated with the guy who wrote the pilot's operating handbook for the first A320. Do come and join.
100.
Do come and join the Discord.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Wojtek, welcome. Boss has taken over my stream as well. Yeah, Boss has taken over everywhere. Absolutely everywhere, Trolls. Harrison was telling me, Harrison is in Australia, that it's now on his work WhatsApp group as well. JeffBoy2141 has a lot to answer for. I'm toying with the idea. Oh, you're gonna have to go again. No worries, Ross. Hope to see you. Hope to see you on another one soon. Enjoy your evening. Toying with the idea of cracking open a beer. I think I will. It's Tuesday evening. I don't have to work tomorrow, but I do have to work Thursday and Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna get a beer. I'll be back in a tick. Don't unmute it. Even your mates have started texting back, boss, and they don't even know more. Ross! Thank you very, very much for the Prime sub. That's very nice. What a nice parting gesture. Much appreciated. Thank you. Even your mates have started texting back, boss, and they don't even know more than you're flying in Sims. Yeah. It's picked up very, very easily, isn't it? It's a weird canvas. It's a sharp lip. This is Perpetuous Hazy Session IPA from Kirkstall Brewery, which is it's in Leeds. It's in Leeds. Kirkstall made it sound like it was from somewhere a bit more exciting than Leeds, but anyway, it's very nice. Oh, okay, Ross. No worries. No worries. Yeah. Yeah, I deserve this one. Now I've opened it, I realise that I deserve it. This Larnaca scenery, I'm kind of curious about where else I might be able to go from there. Not today, but at some point. Because Skiathos has virtually no traffic at all at the moment. It's all during the summer. Copenhagen is always the right answer. It might very well be. Squirrels, it might very well be. Infinite Aviation 0305, welcome, how are you doing? Copenhagen is definitely an answer. God, the whole world's flying from Larnaca to Copenhagen. SAS, Wizz Air, TUI Fly Nordic in their 788s. SAS in the Neo though. It's coming, Trolls, it's coming. Maybe not this week, maybe next week, maybe. We could go to Kiev. We've got Kiev scenery that I've never used. Athens, obviously. Heathrow. haven't done a BA flight for ages, considering that used to be pretty much all I ever did. Basel, Zurich. Quite an extensive route network actually. All the London airports, all of them. Gatwick, Heathrow, Luton and Stansted.
1,000.
And Farnborough? Yeah, it's a Zorex flight. Farnborough. Don't really know what Zorex is. I assume it's a private jet operator, right? Oh, brilliant, Coles. I'll do that. Thank you very much. Yeah, Leeds is finished, Simon, after this morning. Oh, I thought you were controlling. Are you checking someone out, or have you just finished for the day? Go have dinner. Okay, no worries, no worries. Thank you for coming along, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Oh, of course you were. Of course you were, dingbat. I don't listen. Well, I do listen, but I've got a memory like a goldfish. I just associate you so strongly with Copenhagen that I can't imagine you anywhere else. I think we'll make this the last Greek track and then move on to something else. Because I like Greek music, but you can have too much of a good thing. What's this, Kai? Oh, that's beautiful. What's happened to your aircraft's nose, though? We definitely don't, Kai. We definitely don't. I'll show people your screenshot. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Frank, thank you for the sub over on YouTube. I don't think you're watching. If you're watching, say hello. This is Kai's approach into Keflavik. Very nice indeed. But yeah, why is the nose grey? You think X-Plane did a boo-boo with the shadow? Right, okay. Evening, Ian. How are you doing, boss? Welcome. Oh, does the tow list just do that? Christmas is too early. It's too early, Infinite Aviation. Not till December, at the very earliest. December. Come back in December for Christmas. Too late. Too late for Christmas. It's too late for last year's Christmas music. It's also very nice, Kai. Also very nice. Where was this? After the 1st of September. Even the supermarkets don't play Christmas music in September. Oh, Edinburgh, nice. Very nice. The flight's going very well, actually. Someone... well, so Simon's flying along with me. There was some aircraft, an American A320 spawned in at Skiathos, and I moaned about it, and then it turned out they were going to fly along with me. I don't know who they were. And then I moaned about it and they disappeared, and now I feel very guilty about that. But otherwise it's going well, other than my own guilt. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Although I have heard you mention that the A340 is their own model and therefore is better, so yeah. It stands to reason. Why have they not done an A320? I've always found that odd that there's an A390 and a 21 but an A320. I'm hoping he's still watching Ian and we'll find him spawn in Larnaca. I shouldn't let my own anal obsession with realism spoil other people's flying, you know what I mean? Anyway, we are where we are. What's done is done. How's your day been, boss? Ah, yes, maybe. There's not quite enough of a difference in terms of fidelity to justify having two A320s, no? Good evening, Riley. How are you doing? Yeah, very well, thank you. Very well. It's going well. It's a nice flight so far. Skiathos was looking lovely. The Greek islands on the departure were looking lovely. The plane's looking lovely. Very impressed with this livery. Very impressed with it. Really classy. And yeah, first trip to Larnaca in MSFS. I'm quite looking forward to the arrival as well. Is it? Is it? Could very well be, Kai. We're in that sort of area. Well, we're coming up to Bodrum, I think. Where's Dalaman in relation to Bodrum? I see Marmaris, I see Bodrum. I know it's in the same general neck of the woods, but... honestly, I couldn't point to it on a map. Isn't that awful? I fear this is going to lead to an unsubscribe, but there it is. You think there is, but Tolis is quite a new developer still. They update the 3.19.21 constantly. Yeah, fair enough. I guess there's more of a... Oh, it's quite a lot further east, isn't it? Yeah, I guess there's more demand for a decent wide body than there is for an A320. That makes sense. We're not going that close to Dalaman, boss. We're going over Kos, unfortunately. Roads. Is Sunday stream on Twitch? Yes, it will be. Yeah, it will be. What is the Trudos ophiolite? What's that? What do you mean, no Dalaman in it? We're not going over Dalaman, boss. We're just not. We're just not. I can't help you. I can't help the way Sid Brief has planned the route, boss. There definitely was the demand for a good long-haul plane next plane 11. Yeah. Yeah. And for a Dash 8, apparently. A decent Dash 8. That surprised me. Does look good, though. Can you see what I'm doing here, Kai? Can you see what I'm doing here just for you? And in return, you are never, ever, ever to say the word paro to me again, or say anything that isn't really, really nice about my landings. There. We're going via Dalaman, boss. You think the success of the Dash 8... Exactly. You think the success of the Dash 8 even surprised FlyJSim a lot? There are only 3 people there and they developed this Q500 for 3 years. Did they really? Oh, it's fantastic. It's so nice when people take the time to, yeah, to work on something for the love of it, presumably, and then get this sorted. It's not a decision, Kai. It's not a decision. I've made the decision for you. It was worth it. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Simon. Alright, fine. We can follow that path to Dalaman. It's probably going to be cloudy though, Kai. But there might just be a gap. You never know. I know, Stu, I've seen so much of those blooming Dash 8 toilets, more than I ever wanted to in my life. What's FSSP, boss? We are getting an ATR. I know, I'm very excited about that. I've never flown an ATR, I don't think. But will the ATR have flushing toilets? That's what I want to know. Haven't heard Builders say anything about it. You'd love to attempt at making the Airbus Beluga, but you don't have the time this year, and other devs would beat you to it. Well, Indie Builds are bringing theirs to MSFS, Riley, I think. But certainly bringing the A300 and A310. I think they're bringing the Beluga. I didn't know you were involved in modelling aircraft, eh? Oh, Phil, the safe space preserved. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it does look really good. It looks a lot better than the Majestic. No taking the last minute shortcuts, they might catch up with you. Oh, okay. Well, it's not actually a significant detour, to be honest with you. It's sort of either we go south a bit more and then left. south and then a bit east, or we go north and then a bit south. So I think it's... I know what I mean. Picture a diamond. Instead of going that way and that way, we're going that way and that way. Yeah, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Just behind us. Oh, brilliant. Awesome. I'm glad you're flying along. Simon, are you going to take the Dalaman detour for spacing? Socking tailwind at the moment. On the Beluga. The A310 will come first because I think they want to release version 2 update for the A300 and the Beluga to improve the systems and variety of cargo. Ah, okay. The A310's the one I'm most excited about. True, Simon, true. It would be nice if we got the PMDG or Phoenix before Christmas this year. It would. It would. I'm slight... Based on their last update, unless they've done one today, have they? PMDG this is. Based on their last update, to me it seemed possible that we would get it before Christmas, possible. No, it's no November update yet, but certainly their last one, it did sound like it might be this year. They did. The duck who flies, welcome back. Nice to see you. Yeah, what was happening during Ben's stream with your frames this morning, Simon? Because you said you're having some troubles, but when you showed me it, you were fine with it, weren't you? Yeah, me too, Ross. I really want it. Well, we are now overhead Dalaman, Kai. We're overhead Dalaman. And I'm going to desperately try to find a gap in the clouds to show you it, but it's not looking that hopeful. Boss, you can make the book presentation cheap. You're never going to reach 30,000 points. Can I make it cheap? I'm taking Harrison's advice. His advice was anything that makes you want to get up, that makes you get up out of your chair, has to be priced quite highly. I think he is pretty much there, because you get more points the higher the tier you subscribe at, innit? Yeah, I'd rather a complete working aircraft than something that's rushed out as well. I want to get in that plane and just be wowed by everything, you know? PC's been running for 5 days straight downloading Ortho, and you turn the settings up so your frames were better. Ah, right. Ah, right, yeah. Oh, that must be amazing. That must be amazing. I need to get myself some sort of VR. I need to get myself a new computer, then get myself some sort of VR. But I can't afford it at the moment because all of my money is going into flying for real. But one day I will. I don't know, Martin. I haven't really thought about it. I haven't thought about it. I'm just gonna pick a book and I'm gonna tell you about it, what I know about it. Maybe show you some pages if there's anything interesting in there. It's going to be well worth 30,000 free points, though, I tell you. I don't, I think I'm going to go direct to Avino for spacing rather than, or maybe even Dasny. Yeah, let's go direct Dasny for spacing. And let's start thinking a little bit about our arrival as well. So the wind's still 260 at 3, so we're still going to go for a 2 something arrival. 2-2. Oh my goodness me, there's a lot of ILS approaches there. It's going to be the ILS X-ray though. It's the only one that we can follow from our star. And our star is it's this one. Oh, bye. And yeah, I guess we want the LCA. Yeah, via LCA. But we'll probably vector ourselves. I can say it. It's the Bonnet 1 Romeo arrival, Satira. But when you see it written down, it looks like something inappropriate. I'm not reading the whole book for you, no. Maybe extracts. Yep, all of Austria and Switzerland covered in photoreal images with a good resolution. Terabytes of data were well worth it. Oh, I'm pleased. At least it was worthwhile, all for a good cause. You also need to get yourself a new gaming system rather than the laptop. You do. So if you have now in a year or so you could afford it and the prices would be somewhat cheaper. Yeah, it's still not a great time to buy IT bits, is it? Just going to step through that arrival to see what it looks like, especially after the catastrophe of the departure. Yeah, it looks as it should. Should we do the whole teardrop thing? Maybe we should. Seeing as we're coming from the west and landing from the east, it's probably as good as anything, I think. It's either that or just vector ourselves round, but I'll see how I feel when we get there. You just want to upgrade your RAM and then you'll be sorted for a few months at least. Oh well, RAM upgrades are not too pricey in the grand scheme of things. Just going to speed up a smidge to give Simon a bit more room. Oh, is there some terrain to the north? Okay, thanks. More vector south, yeah. Let's do the whole thing. No harm in it, is there? Let's have a look at this arrival together. So Bonnet, Daros, Atlas, Otessa, and then Larnaca VOR. And then this is what the ILS X-ray looks like. Yeah, so we've got minimum safe of 4,600 here, 4,000 here, 7,100 here. No, that's the C. Where's the note on it? Must be in this particular area. I wonder if that's an airspace thing or what. I don't know. Anyway, what we do know is that we want to be at 4,000 feet overhead the Larnaca VOR. So that's what we'll plan our descent to. start our descent 110 nautical miles out. And let's draw some range rings. It sounds like they would be particularly useful here. So we're looking at the LCA VOR. And I guess we're looking at 25 nautical miles out, are we? Never particularly clear to me. There's 10, there's 20. 30 actually. 30 I think. Could be avoiding Akratiki AB. Could be. MSA is minimum safe altitude. Okay. You go enough south, you're almost in the territory for the ILS Yankee. Yeah. 76 euros for another 16 gigabyte kit of your RAM and a new CPU was like sounds achievable. We don't have enough spacing. You'll just stay a bit over the sea vectoring yourself. MSA of 2100. That's it. There, fair enough. 7100 is just for the terrain. Yeah, it is. It's clearer when you look at the star rather than the approach, isn't it? Why is there an LCA 200 and 202 miles out? There's 122. Oh, this is an NDB. It's the VOR that we want, 122.8. So actually, we're going to do a 10 nautical mile radius ring for it. That's for the 4,000 feet. So we want 125. 305. Zero. And 35 plus 180 is 215. We want a 30 nautical mile radius. There we go. Let's just have a quick look and make sure that looks like it should. Yeah, it does. Well done. Well done, me. It is, yeah. Can we have a £1 fish sound alert? No, boss, we absolutely can't. I'm afraid I'm just not a sound alerts kind of a guy. Even Ben's got rid of all his, you know, because they drove him mad. He would be proud. Jason, welcome back, boss. Or debated alert like Wall232 has. I don't think so, boss. I don't think so. This all looks a bit complex for landing. Well, we're just drawing radials and ranges to make ourselves aware of the minimum safe altitudes because there's quite a bit of terrain around the place. Just a little reminder, basically. And we can set up our perf approach page now. So latest QNH is 017. Temperature is 17 degrees. Transition level is flight level 110. The wind has changed completely. It's now 180 at 2. Still, same runway, right? Yeah, same runway. 180 at 2. Richard with the gifted sub to D Fossil. Thank you very, very much. That's really kind of you. And Dan, welcome to Club Filbert Ruby. Is he even here? I don't even know if he's here. But thank you. That's really kind of you. Can you see a transition level on the pad? No, but it's on the star chart for this particular airport. Actually, I mean, I say that, if you've got your Navigraph chart account linked to your pad, which I used to have but don't anymore for some reason, then you could. I should do that. Oh, maybe it doesn't work anymore, maybe that's why I don't do it. Don't know, I'm sure I used to be able to see my charts on there, but I still prefer having them in a separate window, to be honest. And the barometric minima are... Barometric minimum is 210 feet. Format error? No. I never put the wind in. 180 at 2. 210. Jobs are good. How long's the runway? .994 meters. And we kind of want to roll to the end anyway, because that's where the terminal is, so we'll use auto brakes low. And that's us pretty much set up for our arrival. Let's have a look at some C. First sub for the channel as well. What do you mean it's Dan's first sub for the channel? What do you mean, like this month? Yeah, it could be this month's first. No, because there was a couple of Prime videos. Oh, but is his first one gifted? Yeah, it is, you're right. I've just realised what you meant. Really don't get the Twitch sub thing, but not sure else how to contribute. yeah, I know, I'm still fairly new to Twitch. So, as I understand it, there are basically 3 ways you can contribute. You can buy subs, you can cheer bits, or you can do it the old-fashioned way with a Streamlabs donation. Yeah, as opposed to YouTube where you have Streamlabs donation or Super Chat. And bits are like a virtual currency. You buy a pot of bits and then you can dish them out to whoever you want, whenever you want. Yeah, that's the gist of it. Donations by Streamlabs are still the best, to be honest, because you get everything. I get everything you give me, but it's not really the Twitch way, I know. It did. Got the range rings to work, you were using the wrong version of the mod. So much easier to work out on this end with the range rings. Yeah, experimental's the only way to go at the moment, I think. Thank you, Richard. That's very nice. So when did I say we wanted to start a descent? 110, was it? Yeah, 110 nautical miles. So you can see our constraints on here now. These are working. VNAV is not yet, but it will be one of these days, I'm sure. Bonek actually has a flight level 110 or above speed altitude restriction. Let's see if we can put that in there. Ah, a bit like this thing on an Airbus. Plus 110. Maybe plus 11,000 is what he wants to see. we are. All in there. We appear to have moved quite away from the realms of blues towards the realm of folk here, but I'm enjoying it, so... No, I'm using the experimental. The stable version doesn't have the custom flight plan manager in it, so it still messes you around with your flight plan and draws spaghetti all over the place. I think I put my MDS in the barrow by mistake. Did I? No, that's right. 210 is our barometric minimum. That's where it should be. So radios for radio altimeter minimums, which tend to be for Cat 3 approaches. Everything else is barometric. By the way, you always use my reviews before your MSFS purchase. I'm glad you find them useful. I keep meaning to do one for Just Fly's Palma de Mallorca, and I just haven't. But it will happen at some point. Where do you put it, Jace? No, so it might, instead of radio, have decision. It might be MDA and then DH. That might be what it used to be, actually. Yeah, could be. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it might have been, actually. It might have been. But yeah, honestly, I would highly recommend that everyone gets the experimental. It just works so much better. It's a bit of a misnomer calling it experimental, I think. Right, let's start getting down. Flight level 110 initially. Good evening, Mark. Welcome. How you doing? I would, Jace. I would. In the tow list, there's an MDA box. It depends on the FMGS you think. Ah, okay. I've definitely seen it somewhere, whether it's on the stable build of this or the FS Labs or the Aerosoft even, I don't know. Down, it's time. Yeah, very well, thanks, Mark. Very well. It's been a nice flight, actually. Sometimes I'm just really in the mood for streaming. Tonight is one of those occasions. Sometimes I think I'll be in the streaming schedule, and then I'm a bit, going through the motions. Let's have something a bit different. Oh, let's have a bit of retro Riviera, shall we? Just a few tracks. Oh no, let's have some suggested tracks based on retro. Yeah, this is it. Twitch then switch. Good, isn't it, Simon? It's good. Have you two been flying together? So, we are approaching Cyprus, and as you can see, we're basically flying straight across the island to the other side, and that's where Larnaca Airport is. When he said he missed you, I thought, I bet they've just got out of a flight together or something. Still got to cross roads. Oh, right. Okay, you are a fair way backwards. Wait up. I've never been, Riley, but I'd love to. I'd love to. Not last... Yeah. I needed a bit of a lie down after my Hawk experience as well. Are you on Volanta, Richard? I can't see you for some reason. Maybe I'm not. I just assume everyone's on Volanta, but they're not, of course. Are you? Do you use your real name on there? Right, I must just be being blind then. Oh yeah, there you are. For some reason your plane only showed up when I zoomed right in, even though mine and Simon's and a bunch of other planes were showing. Just crossing, just nearly over roads. You felt more wounded when you crashed at Stansted, then Mark proceeded to buzz you while you were trapped in your aircraft. Yeah, that's it's a little insensitive to say the least, isn't it, really? Buzzing the burning wreckage of your plane with you still inside. Got to go. Oh, so long. Have a great evening. Remember the key aspects of life. Have a look. No worries, Guy. Have a good rest of your evening too. I shall see you soon. I didn't make any demands about referring to my fine music selection as elevator music when I diverted us via Delaman, did I? But I would have thought, Kai, that you might be appreciative enough of what I did for you not to refer to my fine music selection as elevator music. But, you know, maybe not. Thank you, Simon, for dealing with Quatsy. Can't believe it's still 27 degrees by day in Cyprus. No. What I wouldn't give to go to Cyprus right now. Yeah. I'm in, Simon, I'm in. You've got my signature. Yeah, how do you even do that, Richard? Do you have like a Twitch window inside your cockpit somehow? Just going to introduce a little smidge of speed rate, as we are slightly higher than I want to be at this stage. Is Rhodos. Apparently in winter you can ski there, really? Adlua, welcome, thank you very much for the follow. I'd help if I wasn't looking at roads on Volanta. Don't know, it's not showing on the Volanta map.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
I see where it is on Google Maps. I can see quite a lot of mountains. Not watching the sim, watching the stream. Oh, right, okay. Got me on one man to headset on top of your head. Nice. That's the way to do it. Yeah, so Trodos should actually be off to our right, round about now. The Trodos Mountains, it appears to be an area, so maybe all of these mountains are the Trudos, in fact, Trudos Mountains. I don't know if there's a particular one. Oh, there's a Mount Olympus in the Trudos Mountains, which is the Earth's highest at an altitude of 6,401 feet. Oh, sorry, thank you, Alex, yeah. We can continue down to 9,000 feet now. We can set local pressure because we are ascending to an altitude. QNH 1017 set.
1017 set. Passing 15,000. 100. Now.
It's gorgeous. So it's 12:30 Zulu, so it should be 15:30 local, I think. It's when the real flight flew. We took off at midday local, and yeah, I guess we've gone forward a time zone. Not 100% sure. In fact, I can tell you that. Yeah, 15:30 local. Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seat belts.
On.
Baro rep.
1017 set.
1017 set. Minimum.
210 feet set.
210 set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
And after Atlas we can go to... Why is it referring to these as flight levels still? That's weird. Anyway, 6,000 feet. And we'll just check that our nav radio is set correctly. 118.3. Yeah, 118.3. And we may even be able to see the airport up ahead. I think it's here. Yes, 118.3. Is that not what I said? Yeah, 118. We're a little on the high side, I'm not going to lie to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will be arriving now.
But it's okay. It's absolutely fine. If we need to extend our downwind, we extend our downwind. Particularly if it starts trying to do this. You can see Protaras and Ayanapa in the corner. It's your first job in 1993 waiting in a hotel there. Really? Oh, wow. Happy memories, were they? Yeah, it's true. You're in an Airbus, it's all going to be fine, Simon. Where's Ayanapa? Is it down here? This sort of way. Yeah, it is. It's on this promontory out here, this sort of area, right? I think that pretty bit there. Here's the airport. And I'm going to fade out the music. Do a little bit of concentrating now. Okay, moving on to our ILS approach chart. We want to be at 4,000, then we want to descend to 1,500 by
1,000 to go.
8 nautical miles out. I'm going to see what the plane does here. I think it might do very, very bad things. But, let's see. I think it wants to do that and then take us back on ourselves. Actually, let's not let the plane do what it wants to do. Let's go into heading mode and fly it properly. Not in the mood for it today. Let's see the airport. The airport, okay. Aquí. It's already cut that corner. Yeah, quite. You'll also begin descent in about 10 minutes. Nice. Where are you landing, Stuart? Down to 1,500 it is. It's taken us kind of well below our green dot speed. It's curious. Well below. Should turn on the landing system. What we're going to do is just extend this downwind a little bit. In this sector, we really want to be above 4,600. Oh, it's because there's a max speed of 210 knots in the turn. That's why it's done something right. It should be more trusted. Ibiza, nice. Well, you know, I can see that there's no real land or anything. You always get confused when you get 3 or so different ILSs. Yeah, this one wasn't too bad. Because it was the only one that followed on from our particular star, but when you have choices from the same star, it's not so easy. I'm usually quite good at descent planning, but I haven't been today. Left it a bit late. But what are you gonna do?
$1,000 to go. Radar altimeter alive.
Larnaca traffic, Cyprus 7639, turning final runway 22. That was Larnaca ahead. Ah, okay. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
I'm sure I'm not the first pilot to have done this little manoeuvre. People who live down there probably love it. Thank you, Martin! It's usually only different missed approaches and stuff. Most controls can be the Zulu. Isn't vastly different. Oh, did they? I didn't know that. I'll do my very best, Riley. I'll do my very best. Larnaca traffic Cyprus 6 correction, Cyprus 7639 is established on a 6-mile final runway. Alice runway 22. Am I doing a hold? I was extending my downwind with a head on, I wasn't doing a hold. Careful, you're back! Thank you, boss.
Apologies, on Sonic 1 Alpha, we're 1-2 miles out of the Larnaca VOR, and we will enter the teardrop approach for the LS runway 22.
Awesome. Flaps 2.
Speed checked.
I had my V pilot volume turned right down, so I would...
Flaps 2.
Yeah,
Checked. Sync rate.
What?
Checked.
Firstly, stop saying checked. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to
Flight
Simon.
attendants, please prepare for landing.
Second, don't worry about my sync rate when we're on
Gear down.
established on a final. Airport jumped out at me a little bit there, to be honest. Flaps 3. Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps 4.
Speed checked.
500.
Too low. Terrain.
Flaps full.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing node blue.
Landing checklist
300.
complete.
$200 minimum.
Continue.
Checked.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Spoilers.
Welcome,
Reverse
bosses,
green
to
decel.
Larnaca.
$70 knots.
Yeah, that was better than I thought it was going to be. finishing the landing checklist as we crossed the threshold. Probably better than I deserved, but still. Larnaca traffic Cyprus 7639, a clear on. There's no one here. No one here. Right. I'll do the lights because he doesn't do them anymore. I don't know why.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened
Yeah.
until the captain has
Yeah, they're
turned
never
off the
here.
seatbelt
They're never
sign
here to see
and the
good
aircraft
things.
is parked safely. This will be
After
your
landing
indication
checklist.
that it is safe to
Flaps.
move around the cabin,
Retracted.
gather your belongings,
Spoilers.
and disembark.
Disarmed.
We'd like to thank you for
APU.
flying with us today. We appreciate your business and we hope to see you once again
Start.
on a future flight. Thank you.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
We'll find somewhere to park and then we'll go and watch Simon. Ooh, floating trucks. Rip my immersion for the 3rd time this evening. Taxi light off. Thank you, Satira. He's confused, but he has the spirit. That's a very good and positive way of putting it, Satira. And of course, the beauty of simulating a historic flight rather than a current is that you don't have to look up which gate is used. You'll never find it. You just go where you like. Yeah, very short taxi. I could have gone round the other side, but I want to see Simon's landing. Because I've been missing everyone's landings lately. How far out are you, Simon? It's on, it's off. Come off. Tin. Seatbelts can come off. Don't worry about that. Nothing to worry about. Right, now let us tank
Larnaca
it
traffic,
down to the end of the runway.
4527 is just turning base. We're about
just turning
10
base.
miles out.
Oh, okay. Well, that's alright. We can do our parking checklist, I guess. Parking
Checked.
checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Nav logo on.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
On and in.
Parking checklist complete.
And we should have external power now. We have, so we can switch off the APU. Keep Greta happy. And yeah, let's go and wait for Simon. I know that logbook. It should be such a simple thing to fix, seeing as it didn't used to happen. Yet, it apparently isn't. Maybe they don't know that everyone hates it. Actually, no, I think I've seen it on their development list. As sort of sometime, maybe one day sort of thing. Just have Atlanta screenshots before the flight ends because it's so much easier. Can't see it. It's on about a 10 mile line. But I do need to clean my monitor. Now don't get me wrong, I like Greta. She's got the right ideas. But she's the first name that comes to mind whenever I do anything virtually to save the environment. Yeah, I can't believe firstly that I was too high. Secondly, that I expected the runway to be further away even when I announced us on a 7-mile final or whatever, or 6.5-mile final. It caught me by surprise there. Let's see if Volanta has given us a landing rate that we can leave today. Minus 167.48. Yeah, alright. I'll go with that. What time is it? 10 past 9. Well, I'm not going to fly back. But I was wondering if anyone fancied perhaps a little bit of a helicopter tour around Cyprus. I'm tempted to jump into the H135 and see what's what in MSFS multiplayer. Bit last minute, bit of a sudden change to proceedings, but after Simon's in, spend like half an hour having a little little bit of a look around if you wanted to. Any of the people who would like to do that. Or like to watch it at least. Yeah! Yeah! You up for it, Riley? You won't be able to, still haven't landed out. I can watch that. Here he comes. You're tempted, but you haven't got back into the H145 since Lanzarote. Well, Lanzarote was a rip-roaring success, Jason. And we still need to do that. We still need to do that tour at some point, if you're still up. Good chance to practice your skills. I seem to remember they needed perhaps just a tiny bit of finessing, right? A little bit of just a bit of polish around the edges. But yeah, bring a 152 if you want. Yeah, whatever. I mean, beautiful. Beautiful. Slight elevation mismatch, clearly, between sceneries. It looked very, very nice. Very, very nice. I'm just going to post in the Discord, in case there are people there who want to come along. Which reminds me, come and join my Discord. Keep up to date with all the latest in the world of film and lies and the world in general.
Larnaca traffic, Cyprus 4527, runway 22 vacant. Into my own defense, it wasn't as much of a floater as it looked like on stream, thank you.
I never doubted it, Simon. Elevation issue, innit? Right, yes, what are we doing? Oh, I've got too many bits and bobs. About to do some heli flying on stream from Larnaca and MSFS multiplayer, Southeast Asia server in about 5 minutes. Join us if you'd like to. Yeah, about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes plus. About 5-10 minutes. It's a desperate rush. If you want to join, we can wait a bit. I mean, I'd still like to, to be done by 10 past 10, something like that. I don't want to make it a huge flight. It just feels like it was too long a flight to do the return. Wojtek! Wojtek and Wojtek's people, welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. Nice to have you all here. Yeah, we've just landed in. Hello to you in Malaysia, C1KM4N. Welcome. And Vickens, not Vicky. Welcome to all of you. So yeah, he has finished testing the Salty 747 and not happy with it. No, it's not brilliant, is it? It's not. It's significantly better than the default, but it's got a fair way to go still, I think. Still got a fair way to go. Yeah. So what's happening here, for those of you who have just arrived in the raid, is we have flown into Larnaca on Cyprus. Dickens, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. We've flown in from Cyprus. We've flown in from Skiathos to Larnaca on Cyprus. Very nice flight, actually, in the A320. We're just watching Simon taxi in now in his A320. And I was just saying, it sort of feels like I've got a bit more left in me, but not enough to do another airliner flight.
Waiting for Skiathos. Jealous.
Yeah, it's good. Thank you for the 100 bits. So. what we're going to do now, after Simon parks up, is have a little flight in the helicopters in MSFS multiplayer. Everyone's welcome. Southeast Asia server, all players. I'm going to fly the H135, but I have the 145 as well. So yeah, if you fancy it, come along. If you don't fancy it, stick around and watch. Either way, it's nearly helicopter time. Beautiful. Interesting that VATSIM thinks you've cut your engines before you've actually stopped your plane. You just grab a screenshot of this too. Very nice. Very nice. Right. Let's do it. Going to disconnect from VATSIM. Give you 5 just setting up. No worries. Gives me time to get. Where is VPilot? Ah, there it is. There it is. Right. Simon, I don't know if you have helicopters or if you fancy a little bit of VFR. You don't have to bring a helicopter. You can bring a 152 or anything else. Anything you like. Bring it along to Larnaca Airport and we'll go see some sights. But for now, goodbye, Simon. And let's go back out to the main menu. Get set up. And just hope that I've got my helicopters installed. I think I have. You're taking a 152. Cool. You're coming, Mark. Brilliant. Satira, you're going to try and make it. Fantastic. Oh, you've got to go and get some more work done. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. No worries. No worries. Thank you again for the raid. And yeah, see you soon. So, right, aircraft selection. Others. H135. Do we have a Cypriot livery? Seems unlikely, but you never know. Bluebird. Still one. Let's go Airbus Corporate. Larnaca. And I guess there's some kind of G8. Yeah, this looks like a G8, isn't it? So I'll be at G19. All players. Southeast Asia. I'm going to leave the time as it is. Or what as it was. It's about 15:45, I think, wasn't it? The helis are more fun, I agree. But take a bit to load MSF up, but you think a little trip with the 152 doesn't sound bad. Oh, brilliant! I'm really pleased. Well, I tell you what, to give people time to spawn in, why don't we say we will start at past, something like that, so that people aren't rushing and panicking. There's no rush or panic. We'll start at past, so 12 minutes. And we'll see if my helicopter's working in the meantime. That way we can go and have a look at Ayia Napa. Maybe, Jason, you can show us where you used to work. Do you know, I didn't even know that Ayia Napa was on site. Oh, God, do I have to hold a taxi to the run? Nah, I don't. Let's take off from here. Why did I go up to the menu there? I'm sure there was a good reason. Oh yes, fuel. Let's make sure we've got plenty of fuel, because they do drink it, these helicopters. Fill her up with fuel. Oh, we're too heavy now. Oh no, bang on. That's fine. And I'm going to spend a little while trying to remember how you start it. Battery master, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, you know what? I've got a feeling this hasn't been updated to work with the sim update. I had issues with it last time. Let's quickly fire it up. If it doesn't work, then I'll update it, and then I'll load back in. I'll be in the same boat as all of you. Avionics on, standby battery on, aux prime, forward and app on, anti-collision position, it's on, cabin lights on and the instruments lights on. And get the rotors spun up. How come the sub... Yeah, it's a monthly thing, Riley. You're going to join as well, Richard. Awesome. No, I can't see this. I can't see anything. Flight Sim TO. Yeah, I have not got the latest version. I should install the latest version, which works with Sim Update 6. Let's do that. I should be able to get back by half past. Yeah, the H135. I heard the 145 had been updated. Didn't know the 135 had. But it's downloading now. Minutes left. Let's just see. I guess we may as well try and get it in the air and see how it flies. As if it models as well to update it right. Actually, it seems alright. It doesn't seem to have the issues I had with it last time. Yeah, it's kind of alright, isn't it? You got it right, Livy. Where are you parked, Jace? He says like he has enough control to fly this aircraft to a particular park instead. Opposite the control tower. Where's that? Yes, I see a control tower, so that's the one. A lot of red and yellow warnings on there. I should probably land and see what they're about. Opposite this control tower, Jace. Tell you what, I'll land over here and have a little look for you. I tried that last time, Riley, and you managed to come right over and very, very nearly take me out. It wasn't too bad a landing, actually. Right, who have we got? Let's turn name tags on. Too close for comfort. Traffic. Show traffic nameplates on. Okay, I see Riley. I see someone called Ashmi in a 339. I don't see you, Jace. Oh, I see. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. There you are. There's Mark. There's someone called Raggle666. Is that any of you? I guess it must be. In a 145. Why is the 145 not showing up. Probably because I haven't got the latest version, I guess. Right, give me a minute to get another drink quickly, and then I'll be good to go if you are. Or am I muted? I'm unmuted, aren't I? Yeah. It's a shame that that I don't see anyone as an actual helicopter, but anyway. There we are. Don't know what that's about. Maybe they changed the liveries or something with the update, or changed the range. Should be in about 3 minutes. Perfect, so. Apparently, Riley, yeah. I just thought I should at least be able to see the H135. Frankly, too. Yeah, it must. Hang on, let me just check my model matching settings a second. What happens if I turn off generic planes? Yeah, everyone's still showing as a fixed wing. And the A330 is showing as a 4-engine monstrosity. Really odd, because I've got that installed as well. Yeah, busted. Ah well, never mind. It's probably not worth me updating it and then loading the sim up. It'll take another 10 minutes probably by the time it's actually back in. So yeah, we'll just live with it. We'll just live with hovering fixed wings. Don't worry, Simon. Don't worry. Wait. But yeah, this is why I didn't want to quit out of it, because it is just yeah, it does take forever for me at the moment. Right, auto trim back up and AP1 and 2 on. We don't want our prime pumps on anymore. And we do want our pitot heat on. Hello. Pitot heat. Pitot heat. Okay, just suppose that would be in here. Must be up there. Yes. That's all looking much nicer. Oh, I should probably change the name of the stream, shouldn't I? That's something you do on Twitch that you don't do on YouTube, right? Spontaneous Larnaca helicopter tour. That's what it says on the tin. I tell you what, while we wait for Simon, it's behaving exactly like a helicopter. While we're waiting for Simon, let's have a little look around the airport. Sorry, Riley, if that's you, I think that's you, right? Ah, there he is! Simon Aviator. Possibly the only person actually who will show up in the correct aircraft. I tell you what I'll do is fire up little map as well. Ideally while not crashing. Do a little bit of GTC. Yeah, so should we start off by going to Larnaca? Let Simon get into the air. I'm pleased, right? The sim still think it's so. Right. Let's take a slow mosey over this way. Along the coast. A lot of Cessna 152s this evening. Reliving the Bimble's magic, eh? Apparently so, Riley. Apparently again. Yeah, this is what I had. This is why I should probably have updated it. It's this, when you get up to speed, you get this shaking left and right. Don't you worry, boss. These things happen. So this is Larnaca itself flying over here. Oh, this is awful. I should have updated it. Is it mad to try and update? I'm going to update it. I'm going to update it. You lot carry on. I'll catch you up. I'll catch you up. I'm going to quit the sim. I'm going to update it, and then I should be able to fly nicely. This is killing my immersion, killing it. So hopefully it won't take too long. Let's finish downloading at least. And MSFS add-ons. Aircraft. In that case, you go, oh, there we are. Everyone's a winner. Sim, though. I'll try and spawn in the air. I don't know how well the helicopter does with spawn. Then maybe I'll see you as well, at least those of you in the 3.5 will hopefully see you as actual helicopters as well. Just copying across now. For anyone who's just joined us, it does get better than staring at a black screen. Just updating my helicopter. I don't think anyone's just joined us. Maybe they won't be long. Won't be long. It's weird on Twitch. I'm very worried about people turning up and thinking, oh my god, who's this guy? What does he think he's doing? Wasting my time. Which I never felt on YouTube. Right, just refreshing MSFS add-ons linker. Seems to have worked. Yeah. Right, restarting the sim now, bosses. Some of this rubbish down. It's littering my desktop. Don't need charts. Don't need the Airbus takeoff performance calculator. Don't need any of that. Is the sim starting though? I see no evidence of it. Ah, yes, it is. It is. And you should be able to see it soon as well. There we go. Oh yeah, I'll get rid of Ben AA. So that's not sure it's anything else. I kid you not, it will take at least 5 minutes to load in from this point. But I hope you're all having a lovely time seeing the sights of Larnaca. Good, I'm pleased, Riley. This is nice. Very pretty well that shot. Which reminds me, for those of you who aren't using the Seasons add-on, the Bijan Seasons add-on, I highly recommend that. It does give a convincing impression of autumn now, with proper trees, proper vegetation in the right places, and most recently a mask which makes the whole ground colour look better as well. Oh, is everyone doing circuits? I'm waiting. That's very nice. When's this Game of the Year edition coming out? Does anyone know off the top of their heads? Sometime this 18th. Okay, 18th. Something to look to. Good. I'm very excited about seeing what these Gaia airports look like that we've been waiting for so long. Well, Zurich we've been waiting for so long. The rest we'll see. Hopefully it's as good as their payware stuff and a cut above the average. Well, that should be, I think. Plus, Game of the Year edition. You know, you don't want to be releasing anything subpar. What was the ICO again? It is Lima Charlie Lima Kilo. LCLK. Won't be able to make it. I had to do a go around. Oh no, no worries, Satira. Hope your next approach is the one. Yeah, see you soon. See you soon. I don't understand why text on my over doesn't stay aligned to the right, even though it's set to. Really irritating. A little bit better. I have to look at stream elements. Someone recommended that to me the other day. I think it was Moradin actually. Excited for EDJA. A little airport quite new. It's also getting updated. Some nice rhino. Oh really? Really? Where is EDJA? I have to Google it. Or, seeing as I've got flight. Ah, Memmingen. Yes, I remember you talking about Memmingen. That's your local, right? Yeah. To Dublin, Palermo, Belgrade. Ooh, Lviv. I don't think I've actually flown there since doing the review. And that's in an A320. I'm going to make a note of that on my flights list. Fancy that one. Memmingen, Lviv. Nearly there, nearly back with you. Oh, so not quite your local. Yeah. Did we go there on Marcus's tour? I'm trying to think why I know Memmingen. Yes, and Stansted, of course. There's quite a lot of routes for a small airport, aren't there? Riga, Billund, Kiev. A lot of Eastern European routes, actually. And Paphos, the other airport on site. The other main airport on site. Right, here we go. It's just people still in the local area. Oh right. Have you ever been flying from there, Riley? This is really the worst of all worlds, isn't it? You know, I had 10 minutes to update and reinstall. Didn't bother because I thought it was fine. Now we've been around for 10 minutes while I update and start my sim when everyone else is flying. Not good. Not good. Amateur streaming. Okay, here we go. Right, where are you all? There you all are. Awesome. Now the next question is, do I now see you as helicopters again? don't see the H145. I'm sure it's ever changed anything on that. Is anyone in the H135 or are you all one? High-speed wobble appears to have gone, that's the main thing. You're in the one. But I don't see you, Riley. I don't see where you are. You're behind me. Ah, excellent. And you're in the 135. Nice. Oh, there you are. Ah, yes, you're a helicopter again. Brilliant. Oh, this is much more like it. Well worth it. Well worth the upgrade. The update. Jason, you okay down there? Yeah, you're just very low. Did you land on a field? Quite impressive. Oh. Oh, Jason. Show us Larnaca. Now you're crashing and burning. Just vibing, yeah. This is lovely. This is the sort of place that really reminds you of just how remarkable Microsoft Flight Simulator is, and the Azure AI and all the rest of it, you know. That you have reasonably convincing looking autogen, a real landscape. In Cyprus, an area that's never had any attention from world updates or anything like that. Jason appears to be back in the air, that's good. Good, Martin, looking good. Once to land in a field, then had trouble getting airborne again. Well, the main thing is you did land in a field. I mean, getting airborne again is always the big problem there. yeah, it was. I guess IRL then probably have sent you a low loader and dismantled your plane and packed it up. driven it back to the airport. So I don't think it was your fault. So yeah, tell us a bit about Larnaca if you're able to while also flying. That might be a bit of an ask actually. Hello, Morris. Just say hello. Not really. Just want to relax, don't you? Wait, is Larnaca inland? I assume it was all developed right on the coast, but maybe I'm not quite in the right... Oh no, I'm not in the right place, it's further on. Further on. Yeah, yeah, I think, yeah, it does look like it on there, look that. Yeah. Oh, hello. Worked in Big Tree Bay. Okay. Zoom in and see if I can see that. It's obvious. And the corner of the coast. Okay. Yeah. What, you didn't? Thank God it wasn't Fig Leaf. Yeah. Yeah, this is Larnaca we're coming up to now, isn't it? Ooh, bit of overspeed. That water looks nice, doesn't it? Really nice. Right, I'm going to find somewhere to land in Larnaca, I think. Maybe go around the corner to Victory Bay. Just occurred to me that the Cessnas are probably going to have difficulty keeping up with this speed. I'll slow down a little bit. Try and find a nice little beach to land on, I think. Yeah, that's on the side. This actually looks really pretty, considering how close it is to the well, to Larnaca. Oh yeah, I see Victory Bay. I see it. Yes. Oh, Flight 2's a tanky to us. You've come out so you can concentrate on my... Oh, okay. So yeah, this is where you worked. It shares my hotel. Capo Bay Hotel opposite a tiny little island. I see a tiny little island. Do I have the mad helicopter skills to actually get down there though? Is it this tiny island, Jay? Yeah, it is, okay. Oh, there's a car park here that could have been made for us. Right, let's have a little look around then. Sorry, Cessna people. Oh, what did you get into? Oh! Simon, I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I'd see the day. This is the car park of your hotel. So this building here is your hotel, is it? Or is it? Yeah, it must be, I guess. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool that we found it. Looks like a warehouse, but still. Semi-floating around. Ah, these helicopters can take it. Ooh. Hi, Martin. It's 4-star, and that's the thing. And that island, I guess you can swim out to. Paddle out to. You used to swim around it. Oh, how nice. Crashed first try. What if it's your first try? Right, should we continue on a little way? I wouldn't mind going to the end of that sort of promontory. Martin, you should be able to spawn on us if you go into the world map. Basically back. Yeah, he did. Oh, Simon's crashed, is he? Sounds unlikely. This is a lovely beach. So many little coves and things, aren't there? Was it a happy time for you, Jason, working out here? Right, what I propose we do now, take a little trip out along this peninsula. It's about the same distance again, we'll be done. And the Dipkarpaz, is that the place? Oh no, I didn't, sorry, I must have missed it. I remembered asking you, but I didn't see your reply. You fell in love with a Cypriot and he went south. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not good. Stalled at 280 knots. Simon, you've got to get yourself a helicopter. You've got to get yourself a helicopter. In the absence of a helicopter, you got in there. Cirrus might keep up, or we can just slow down a little. Oh, young love, eh? Young love. I won't ask for the details. I'm sorry again, Sam. I'm just trying to think what GA planes we've got that can do 140. It's always the Bonanza or something like that, isn't it? There's got to be something between a 747 and a 152. It's this place, it looks very high-rise. Gazimagusa? TBM, yeah, that could work as well. Or we can just make sure we don't do more than 110 miles than we should do. For the TBM ride. Barely played. I'm a bit disappointed that they're... Oh, hang on a second. Setting. I'm not seeing many ships, and I don't know why, because I've got the Seafront Simulations thing installed. but it could be that I just haven't. I've still got the settings for that old freeware chips, so maybe they need to be cranked up. Or maybe not. Yeah, Jenny's our resident TBM expert. She's not here. Now this scenery along this peninsula is absolutely stunning, so I definitely should go and check it out. Ah, okay. Is this peninsula out to our right? Turkish as well. The east side. Is it north south? Oh no, I think in fact I can see a line. Maybe the border between the two. Oh, it's not that hard, Simon. It's not that hard. Marcus taught me to fly a helicopter in 10 minutes. I'll teach you. I'll teach you. What happened, Riley? Does everyone have crash detection turned on in this sim? You should turn it off. You really should, especially for this sort of thing. Try doing a barrel roll. Oh god, now I really want to try doing the same. Let's get some altitude. I'm totally going to try doing a barrel roll. Totally going to see what happens. It's a bit greener on this side. Yeah. I think I'll go to 4,000 feet. That seems to be a sensible height. Oh, the engines stall out. Oh, do they? Do they? I don't want that, but I still want to do it. Let's get some speed, some altitude, and some speed to go with it. Bring the collector back a little. Yes, that's a most unpleasant sound. That is most unpleasant. Yeah. I get. Oh, yes. Can we do an auto rotation? No, no. I see. That's kind of it. That's kind of it, isn't it? Okay. Well. It's a fun experience. And I haven't even got Marcus's special plates on. Can we restart them? I think I might slew to land to do this, to be honest. I didn't expect a total loss of control. Oh, it's fine, looks fine. You see, it looked worse than it was. managed it! How did you manage it, Martin? That's a better noise. Yeah, it did. Oh no, I think it might be actually broke. It's trying to start, but failing. Might have water in it. Just oh, it turned all the fuel pumps on. Can't help. I did not have the floats on. I don't think the H135 has floats. Oh god, what will people think if they come to this stream? Swiss 001. Right. I knew people love Swiss 001. Maybe I should do more of this. Maybe this is how I become a famous Twitch streamer. There we are. You see, it's fine. It's dried out. All good. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, a beautiful scenic tour of this east of Cyprus. What is there? Only 3 of us left here. Everyone's gone. Yeah, landing's tricky. Landing's tricky. Basically, you've got to slow it down into a hover and then lower it very slowly, and you'll need a bit of rudder to correct. You know. The spinniness. Right, yes, I want to see these mountains, and I want to see this peninsula. And then I think I'm probably done for the day. Yeah. Oh, Morris, you're slipping. You're off to bed. Okay, Jason. Good night, good night. Ah, thank you for joining us. Ploughing on ahead in this 152. That's what I really want to happen. I just wanted to give Mark time to catch up. No, Jason's going. Mark is staying. Mark's saying goodnight to Jason. No, Jason was saying goodnight to Mark. Need a landing strip soon. Well, it's a good opportunity to practice your forced landings, I think, right, Jason? There's some fields down here. Unless you're thinking of ditching. Yeah, there's water everywhere. This peninsula's really, really long. I didn't appreciate quite how far it was till the end. But still, we've started, so we shall finish. And Mark, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with you. Would you even call it a peninsula? How long does a peninsula have to be before it's just part of the island? I don't know. Let's head inland a little bit as we go to the end of it. A bit of variety. I guess anything that sticks out is a peninsula, right? Even if it's really wide, maybe. Hello, Scott. Welcome. They are lovely views, aren't they? Yeah. First time in Larnaca, in Cyprus, actually, in MSFS. So, yeah. Thought we'd have a little look around in the choppers. Fancied a little bit more flying. Fancy another A320 flight, so here we go. Mark, have you got the 1-3? I've got a feeling I must have flown it with you at some point. Oh, no worries. Yeah, it did go well. It's a very nice flight, actually. No, Skiathos. We've decided, well, I've decided that at some point we're flying back from Larnaca up to Copenhagen to see Qualls. If you don't have your joystick plugged. Oh, right. Oh, you're flying with a yokai. Or... yeah, what are you flying with? Also, Scott, we, I tried to do a barrel roll in the helicopter, despite Riley having tried before me and telling me it's a bad idea. That was a highlight. Bad enough with the voice and I've slowed down, Mark, so you have a chance of keeping up. No, I did it out of my own accord. I don't know why, I just fancied throwing caution and realism to the wind and seeing what would happen. No, none of them were. No one wanted it. No one wanted to see it. I did it anyway. It's just how I roll. I do what I want to do. And it'll probably never happen again. No, it's true. It would never happen on YouTube. It's your fault, Mark, actually. I blame you. I was having a discussion with Mark the other night about, you know, the difference between YouTube and Twitch, and he made the point that on YouTube people watch because they find it interesting and perhaps they want to learn, whereas on Twitch there's more of an expectation that people are there to be entertained, and I've never really thought of it that way. And now I've started thinking of it a bit more that way. And lo and behold, barrel rolls in a chopper. And it was also partly Riley's fault as well. It's interesting though that we had about 40 viewers and now we've got 19. Maybe this isn't what the people want. I don't know. What do the people want? That was the ultimate result of the barrel roll, Scott. That was the ultimate result of the barrel roll. I'll send you a link to the. Well, I'll tell you the time on the mod. Go back and have a look at. Yeah, it's good fun. I want to know more about Cyprus, but Jason's gone to bed. So what we're really hoping for, of course, at the end of this peninsula is an unmarked landing strip for Mark to be able to land his Cessna on. But given that there aren't any roads after this this little town, I'd be asking a lot. You want not to be upside down in the sea. Yeah, me too, Richard. I've tried it once. Wasn't all that, to be honest with you. So this is the last road that Google has on Google Maps. The last, yeah. Yes, I definitely see roads going off into the distance, so maybe Google Maps doesn't know about the roads. It's got kind of tracks. Might be a nice bit of beach or something. Oh, are you now upside down in the sea? Oh, Richard. What? How did that happen? Did you try a barrel roll? If you press Y to enter slew mode, and then press Y again to exit it, hopefully that will right me. I don't know, mine's to some right. Yeah, it's flattening out at the end here, Mark. I think you'll find a field or something. Did Y fix it? Ah, good. Nice quiet little cove down there. That's some things. Pizza Monster, hello, how are you? We're doing something a little bit different. We've flown from Skiathos down to Larnaca, and then I decided we'd take the helicopters from Quadrant along the east of Cyprus. And yeah, it's been interesting. It's been an interesting couple of barrel rolls, but don't go to some lovely scenery. somewhere to put it down, really. And ideally somewhere to say land 1.2. So Mark, there's a long straight road here. Really could have been made for you. Oh, am I too quiet? Probably because my mic was in the wrong place. Is that better? Ah, good. Thank you. Thank you for alerting me to that. Don't know how it slipped, really. Yeah, let's land at the end of the road and then we can watch Mark. Oh, did you? Yeah, good. See, I think that bit is probably the straightest. I'll try and plonk myself on it to give you a marker, Mark. No, no pressure. Yes, there's a little bit of a curve in it here. I'm going to try and land on the start of the curve. Then you know where to aim for. There are, however, some trees. And I can't picture your wingspan in relation to the width of the road. Oh, I love it. I love the H135. I think I might actually prefer it to the H145, but I'm still glad I bought the H145 because they deserve some money, don't they? Really. Here we are. Land towards me, Mark. You'll be fine. Don't know what the winds are doing. Probably in the opposite direction. There's barely any wind. Oh. That was sudden. Nice. Nice. The H145 is so good also. It is good as well. You think the flight model is, but to be honest, I haven't flown it enough to be sure. I've flown this more often. And I thought in multiplayer it'd be good to fly this because more people are likely to have it. Look at that. It could have been made for it, Mark. Could have been made for it. By the way, thanks, although you really meant in the sim, also been there. Also been there. Oh, I've forgotten what I said. What was that in relation to? Oh, nothing down there. Oh, right, yeah. Is that what you meant? Thanks. No, I must have said something else. You're floating for a better view. Cool. Yeah, I mean, what I thought was, when I said land towards me, I thought you'd land on this bit, which was also straight and a bit less hilly, but more treey. More treey. So, yeah, maybe you made the right call. And it doesn't matter if it's downhill when you've got all that room, I suppose. Mac the Duck, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, thank you for coming along. Yeah, great piloting. So you can't argue with that. You can't argue with that. Now, let's just get a little screenshot of the 3 choppers. And Mark, do feel free to come and join us if you can be bothered to taxi back up that hill and along the road. And while you do that, let's have a look at and see who is flying and who could do with being raided. Ooh, no one who I follow. No one who I follow. Someone called Flights with Joel. Just watching an ad, then we'll see what he's up to.
But one of their flights costs like 4 times more than one Finham's flight, so that doesn't come quite.
Discovering the world. Oh, he's flying the chopper. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of amazed that I'm seeing him here because they've got to cost a lot more.
Oh, let's raid him. He seems like a nice play. However, before we do, we'll wait for Mark to park up, get some nice screenshots.
Much better, much more reliable.
Filbert Flies, thank you for the follow.
We used to have the
Who's Melina?
ES355
Appreciate
and
it.
also the
Jerking around with my.
no fans. But
Oh, that's lovely.
now
That
we
is
only
lovely.
have these.
Right, let's mute him for now.
Yeah, they.
Pizza Monster, thank you very much. Welcome to Club Filbert Ruby, and do make sure that you've linked your Twitch account to your Discord, and then you'll get access to the exclusive Club Filbert members only channels on there. All right, let's see who this Melina is. Never heard of them. Saying be right back. Oh, there she is.
I'm back. It was Faith Gold. Thank you so much for the sub.
She's got 3,146 viewers. I don't think she needs a raid.
Thank you. Okay, yeah, we did all.
So happy today.
That's very pog. Thank you.
Yeah, no. It's a no. It's a no to Melina, I'm afraid. And instead we're going to go for Flights with Joel. I know. But before we go, I do want to say a few thank yous. Pizza Monster, having just subscribed, thank you very much for that. Moradin, or Wojtek, for the 100 bits, thank you very much, and for the raid of 6. Richard, for gifting the sub to Dan Fozzle, that's really kind of you. Moradin with another 100 bits. Satira and Kaffel for the resubs. Rice Ninja, Tree2N for the 100 bits. And oh no, that wasn't. Yeah, that was today. I think that's it for today. And welcome to all of our new followers. Thank you very, very much for being here. Do join the Discord. Disctect? What am I doing? Yeah, do come and join the Discord if you're not already a member. My next stream is at 1300 Zulu on Friday, and that's going to be over on YouTube. So if you don't subscribe to me there, this would be the perfect opportunity. Stick around for the raid. This guy seems to be quite good at flying helicopters. I bet I bet you that he wouldn't try and do a barrel roll in one. Just saying. Phil, trying to type my YouTube link. Alright, there we are. Yeah, so thanks also to everyone who's flown, of course. It's been great to have your company, Simon, Richard, Riley, and Mark. And was there anyone else? There might have been some others who we've lost by the wayside. But anyway, it's been really good fun, and I'm glad we did this little jaunt at the end. Yeah, hopefully see you on Friday. Do stick around for the raid if you wouldn't mind, and see you soon. Bye bye.